Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. It's Hypno here. I really hope you enjoy. And guys, I'm actually number 2 in the world right now, one game away from number 1. So hopefully we can win this right here against Amir. And yeah, make sure we get number 1, of course. And he already goes for Peck at the back. So I'm just gonna make sure I pressure him with the barrel, make sure I force out something, or of course get a lot of damage. And yeah, he does go for the guards, but I'm still gonna get very good damage with the barrel in front and the spear goblins. So just like that, I get about 2000 damage, and I just have to make sure I get my cannon down and get my dart goblin down too. The wall breakers are gonna do a very good job here, actually, making sure that the cannon and dart goblin have a lot of time to DPS down the P.E.K.K.A. so the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't go for like the cannon to kill it. So yeah, the wall breakers do a good job of distracting there, and just like that, I defended quite nicely. He wasted the arrows also, so I might be able to get some damage with my next goblin barrel. There's the fisherman. I can always kind of ignore the fisherman since, like, even if the dagger is, or if the fisherman is full HP against Dagger Duchess tower, it always only gets one hit. So you can, like, you would rather ignore one hit instead of respawning, of course, right? So just gonna go for my barrel to the side right here because he might. Okay, wait, he actually does have the bomber in his deck. I didn't think he would have the bomber, honestly, so that's a little bit annoying, but I can just go Princess the Bridge again, and yeah, looks like he's like gonna ignore that for now because like his cycle is super awkward. He doesn't have the fisherman in cycle, so it's gonna be a little bit annoying for him to deal with that. So yeah, that's like another extra hit from the princess. He has nothing really to kill the cannon since like these people are mostly running with rage arrows, no other spells, so just gonna go gank to the side. I really need to make sure I go or get the P.E.K.K.A. to the opposite lane so the other dagger starts hitting it, and he does go for the rage here, but now I can just kite the P.E.K.K.A. with my not dart goblin, with my wall breakers, of course, and then I can get the ice spirit down also to keep it in place so both of my towers kill it even on low daggers. And look at that, just like that, the P.E.K.K.A. is dead. I have a crazy double lane push right here. Look at that, the Valk is even tanking for the left side. That's gonna be tower down on the left, and right side tower is basically, yeah, not almost down, but at 1000 HP. So I'm not even worried right now because even if he somehow takes my tower, I feel like I should still win, right? Because I'm up so much on the other tower too. So looks like we're gonna be able to secure number 1 right here. Gonna call a good game already because I'm pretty confident right now, and gonna make sure I put my dart goblin in the back to make sure I also have another one. And with 20 seconds left, there's like nothing he can do because I can just kite back the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, Bomber is gonna die, and I can like defend the Goblin Giant on its own, make sure the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't like tank for the Goblin Giant, and that way the Goblin Giant always gets taken out first, of course, and has no way of getting to my tower, and I can kind of distract the P.E.K.K.A. Always quite nicely. So yeah, that's gonna be GG's right here against Armir, and that also is gonna put me at number 1 with quite a lot of trophies difference, I think. So yeah, let's see what placement that's gonna be. And yeah, like 25 trophies above Rolex actually. So I was just 2 trophies behind Rolex or something. So yeah, GG's. And yeah, gonna be waiting now until like people pass me, so then I can play again. And yeah, I'll see you then. Alright guys, so we in the next game right here against Walter, and it's actually about 16 hours later right now. I was waiting for quite a lot of time to, yeah, for someone to pass me, but no one passed me, so I just decided, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, and yeah, it's already later in the next day now. So yeah, a lot of people have passed me. As you can see, Walter is at 2112, and I was just number 1 with 2030 something, right? So yeah, it's about 16 hours later now, and I'm like around top 10 in the world still, of course, with my placement from 16 hours ago, where I was top 1. And Walter is like top 2 in the world right now, so I have to make sure I beat this guy. I also don't like this guy. He has BM'd me in the past, so I need to make sure I beat him, and then, of course, BM him myself also. So, gonna make sure I cycle my barrel on the left lane right here. And yeah, Walter is only a few trophies away from number 1, so hopefully I can beat him because even like if I lose, I could still push number 1 afterwards, but then number 1 will be higher than right now since Walter will be number 1, which will make it harder to even get number 1 after he gets it, right? So I really need to beat Walter right here. That's the main thing I'm trying to say. So yeah, Wallbreakers should, yeah, definitely connect. Even if he popped the ability right there, it wouldn't have been in time. And he does pop the ability now, but the Wallbreaker slash the Stein also. So very good damage on the left lane. And yeah, the Stein is almost dead. Just gonna go gang to pressure him. I don't really need to defend the Stein there since the dagger takes good care of that. But I want to force out the guards, of course. And now I can just go for my Evo barrel since I cycled to it. And it's gonna be great pressure. He does go for the bomber and arrows, which is 5 elixir. My barrel plus spirit was only 4 elixir. So I can just go for another princess. And once again, like, I'm just gonna be ignoring the Fisherman since it's not worth it for me to respawn. I'm just gonna make sure I go Wallbreaker split and then go gang on the right also. But wait a second, so he cannot get a perfect rage down onto everything. Yeah, look at that. The Wallbreaker still connects and I will get some goblin damage. And now I'm gonna go in on the left because he went for the Evo P.E.K.K.A. and I need to make sure that I force out a lot of elixir or take the tower. And I do take the tower, and this is gonna make me able to defend the P.E.K.K.A. perfectly because look at that. I can just make sure I kite back the P.E.K.K.A. Like against army, I need to make sure the Goblin Giant goes in front and the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't tank for anything, because if the P.E.K.K.A. tanks for the Goblin Giant, it's gonna be almost impossible to defend that. And look at that. That way, I defend the Goblin Giant almost perfectly, and the P.E.K.K.A. is just staying in its own health. And yeah, now I'm just BMing him, as I said. Keep pulling back the P.E.K.K.A. With 15 seconds, there's nothing you can do. Maybe you can get down another Goblin Giant, but since the P.E.K.K.A. is not tanking, it's not gonna do anything, especially with 6 seconds left, it's over. So I'm actually able to keep Walter from getting number 1 in the world. So GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against this guy, and as you guys know, I finished number 30 in the world last season, and also like the highest player in the world with no spell. But this guy is a Logbait player, and he was the only Logbait player actually that finished higher than me. Of course, we play different decks, like he just plays classic Logbait, but yeah, very good classic Logbait player right here since he finished top 24 in the world, like 6 placements above me. So yeah, gotta give him a shout out to that since I respect classic Logbait a lot also, even though I don't play it myself since I just prefer playing my own self-made variations and not these like classic Logbait decks, which like a lot of other people also play. I mean, now a lot of people are playing my decks too, right? So it's not that really like I'm only playing off-meta decks, but at least I create the decks myself and I'm not just copying decks from other people like 99% of other top ladder players do, right? So yeah, let's see what we can do against him right here, since like it's not very like an easy matchup for me, even though I have dagger, because if he plays well, it's gonna be super hard for me to get damage. And in triple elixir, he can of course rocket cycle me at the end of the game, at least get like 1 or 2 rockets. So I have to be getting a huge damage lead, so he cannot like get 2 rockets down and win. Sometimes if he messes up a bit on defense, like of course when he rockets, he's okay, very good barrel on the left from him. Of course when he rockets, he's gonna be down a lot of elixir, but mostly I cannot really punish him for that if he just like already has princesses in the bag, which I can't take out, stuff like that. So I feel like in this matchup, it really comes down to who plays better overall. So yeah, let's make sure we lock in right here, because if I beat this guy, I think I should be like not at number 1 for sure, but very close to number 1 for sure again. So gonna make sure I splash his princess right here. Let's see if he reacts in time. Okay, yeah, that's definitely gonna be enough to take out my princess. If he didn't put the knight, my princess would have taken out his princess. Also a very good gang from him, forcing out my gang, so I had no gang to defend the barrel, of course. And yeah, we still like... Okay, wait, he played the Inferno there. I could actually go Wallbreakers to the side, since that's not gonna pull, and then predict the Skellies with the Ice. Wait, no way, we actually predicted him. Okay, that's gonna be a double Wallbreaker connection just because of that crazy Spirit predict. So, okay, very good barrel, because I played the... Okay, very good Wallbreakers there, though, to save myself. He gets good damage still, though, but very good barrel in front, since he knows I'm gonna Valk, right? And that way, yeah, I play a bad Valk and still have to overcommit, and he still gets damage, so perfect barrel placement from him right there. Kind of outplaying each other right now, but I feel like my Ice Spirit predict got me way better damage for sure than his barrel in front, of course. So yeah, looking quite good right here, and he needs over 1 rocket to combat that damage that he's down right now. So yeah, he just goes for... Okay, it's gonna be very annoying if the second princess survives too. Gotta make sure I cycle back to another goblin gang to defend, then block the princesses with the wall breakers, since I couldn't afford to get my Valkyrie down. But okay, wait, he messed up with that knight. I feel like he forgot that I have Evo Vulcan cycles, so that was just a wasted knight. My princess is hitting his, so wait, that's locked. That he cannot go Skellies or anything. Wait, that's gonna be a double connection. And the Valkyrie hit too. Okay, perfect. We got the damage split perfectly on both lanes. Just make sure I go for my gang again. He does go for the barrel, but I can just go for my Valk, and he only should get one hit. Okay, he does get 2 hits, but hopefully the Dart Goblin can get onto tower after killing the Knight. Okay, he wastes the Evo Skellies, making sure I get no damage. But of course it's good for me forcing out the Skellies, so now he doesn't have them for my next Goblin Barrel. And okay, I have to make sure I always have Valk or Gang to defend the barrel, because if I don't, then I'm always gonna take a little bit of damage. But yeah, it's hard for me to keep both Gang and Valk, honestly, since it's not really worth it in a lot of situations to play other cards unless... Okay, wait. He does go for the barrel on the left, and I get so much damage on the right. Wait, that's so much damage. Okay, but one rocket is gonna be enough to catch back that damage lead. Just go for my Valk again right here to this side, and hopefully... Okay, no hits taken right there because I had the Evo Valk in cycle. Wait, that's a bad rocket, right? I have the Evo Valk down. There's no way I cannot punish him for that. Okay, the princesses killed my wall breakers, hopefully. The Dark Goblin... Okay, looking good right now, honestly. Wait, the Skellies. Wait, they are dead. Double? Okay, we only got one connection. He just needs one rocket, and then I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble, actually. So I got good damage there. Princess doesn't splash the tower. I have to make sure if he rockets, he's not gonna have enough elixir to defend. So I need to keep up the pressure, not allow him to go rocket. And I think I got it, because he cannot really afford to go rocket. He has to go barrel, so I just need to keep my Valk. And yeah, that's the barrel, hopefully. That's gonna... Okay, that's in front, but the Ice Spirit catches that, so... That's gonna be GG's, actually. Pretty good gameplay from both of us, but I feel like I got the better of him, honestly, especially with that one prediction. If I didn't manage to predict him or anything, I think he would have won, because yeah, he defended pretty well, like I said he would. And yeah, look at that, top 2 in the world, and the Walter guy was actually just 2 trophies below Sandbox, so very good that I beat him. And wait, okay, I thought like my phone is about to die, but just a software update, so GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against this guy, so yeah, hopefully we can win right here to secure number 1. And he does go for a late bomber. Skelly's bomber, so probably some kind of... Wait, he has minions. I was gonna say some kind of cycle decks, but now it can only be lava or some weird kind of giant cycle deck. So gonna make sure I go gang so he cannot lava the back, since he's probably got... Okay, he has Miner too. He probably has that super fast cycle variation with Loon, and I need to make sure he doesn't go lava, because as soon as he goes lava, there's no way I can defend, because he just goes Loon behind the lava, and I cannot defend that. It's impossible for me to defend the lava Loon push, so okay, that's a smart lava of him, because like even if I take his tower right here, I can't defend, so that's just smart of him. I hope that he's not gonna lava and like defend, but he's just choosing to go lava, which is smart, so there's like no way I can keep my tower, and it's not even worth it to cannon or anything. Like, I'm thinking about it, but it's not worth it, because like he still takes my tower and the cannon is just wasted. So I'd rather play troops which still like somehow survive. For example, the Spear Goblin's Princess, he still has to deal with that after defending, right? And he does go for the Miner. I don't have enough Valkyrie elixir to afford the Valkyrie until the Miner comes down, but I would say overall that's not too bad of a situation for me, because I feel like it's actually like 1-1 might actually be better for me, since that way the King Tower can help out to defend the balloon, and like that's maybe like my only chance of having a chance to defend his balloon lava push, honestly. But probably I can still not defend. Wait, what is that lava? Wait, okay, that was a huge mistake. Like, I can't defend lava loon, but I'm sure I can keep him from 3-crowning me. Like, he should have just went from my right side tower, and he would for sure take my right side tower. But with the lava going for the king, I feel like I can protect the king, because... Okay, that's interesting. He goes for the loon there, because I think he realized he's not going to be able to 3-crown me, but he needs to take my tower. But it's going to be quite good, because look at the cannon. It's blocking the lava from tanking for the loon, so the dagger will take out the loon, and that's huge. I can just go for the Valk to make sure I pull the Skellies, also damage down the minions, and kite the minions back for a good amount of time so they don't support the lava. And hopefully that's no hit, actually. The gang does defend that. I'm just going to go for wall breakers, kite the minions, and then I have to go for Valk once I can afford it, to take out the bomber, of course. And hopefully... Okay, I just need to get my cannon down to pull the balloon so it doesn't fly to my tower, and it can go to the king tower, since it shouldn't be enough damage to 3-crown me. And wait, I think I actually got it, man. That's like one of the worst matchups I can face, guys, and the Valk actually takes it. I'm not gonna get 3-crowned, and I won't lose my tower right here, so I'm actually gonna grab a win in a basically impossible matchup right here to secure number 1, and that's very good because if I lost, I would have lost like, yeah, 38 trophies since I only get 22 and it always adds up to 60. Like if you get, okay, perfect number 1 right here. If you get like minus 40, then you would have gotten plus 20 if you won. That's how the math works basically. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys for my next video tomorrow. Bye!